Hey Love Tribe, welcome to Sarita's Intuitive Love Guidance. My name is Sarah. I'm going to be doing the Daily Divine Masculine, see what is going on with our masculines today. So let's go ahead and spy on the masculines' emotions, on how they're currently feeling. See what is going on in their world today. I just saw a face palm like energy. Oh, and then that popped up. I think there was like a surprise or something that just has happened, a celebration, and it's like regretful, almost like embarrassed, humiliated, ashamed, and mortified. Definitely in some kind of regretful energy. Let's see what's the major energies of how the Divine Masculine is feeling. We have tired, sleepy, drowsy, dazed. Do you feel this masculine is not woke, unawakened, have a hard time seeing things from your perspective or just from a spiritual standpoint? There is some dazed energy, kind of maybe in a facade. There's an energy here of this masculine wanting to emit something, open up. May have already done that. One more energy of the masculine's emotions. And they are ashamed by something. And I felt that with that face palm energy, that they want to tell you something, or they're hard to face their truth. There's something that they are wanting to emit to you. And it's kind of trying to gauge the energy with you before emitting it. And it's very embarrassing for this masculine to maybe open up and express their feelings to you. And then we have happy, cheerful, merry, glad. They are definitely in the sense of very happy with who you are to them. Happy, maybe go lucky, of an energy of just a very cheerful energy. And it's like they want to come in with some lighthearted energy, but maybe they're kind of scared to emit this. I see cheerful energy, so there could have been a celebration, a merry energy, like married. And they are definitely sorry about it. I do feel that they're still married in a third-party situation, or still kind of in a situationship still. Let me just get some tarot on this. What is this tired, sleepy, drowsy, dazed energy? I did see the hangman energy, and I do feel it's an energy of a very stagnant energy. And so they're kind of tired of their same situation that they keep putting themselves in, even through putting you through as well. They're very tired of it. And they know they need to make some sacrifices in their lives. They need to make some changes. 9 of Wands. There's an energy here that they could be very defensive, but they're holding on to 2 of Wands energy, and well, it looks like the 2 of Wands, yeah, even though it might be the Ace of Rods, the Ace of Wands, but in this picture it looks like the 2 of Wands, and I feel they're at a crossroads. You know, the wounded warrior. I don't know why someone might have gotten a tattoo recently. I don't know why that's coming out. Or maybe in and out of the hospital for something. But they are tired, and I'm getting like anxiety energy, and like maybe they had to go to the hospital for some anxiety that they got going on in their current environment. This won't resonate for everyone's situation. But they're tired, and so even though that they're tired of whatever situation they got going on in their life, this is a resilient energy. I feel this is an energy of them looking back in their past and reevaluating and kind of reviewing some things that maybe that have been shed to light by you, Divine Femmes. because I see a Queen of Cups energy, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, a very mature feminine energy, a very loving, a nurturing, kind-hearted energy that is in the masculine's life. I see a beach energy. Someone could be living by the beach, went to the beach. Why are they feeling ashamed, sorry, humiliated, and embarrassed? Why are they feeling sorry, humiliated, and embarrassed? And then you have the Ace of Rods. Look at that, guys. The person's holding on to this mojo. They're holding on to this passion. And I feel that I see a chameleon energy here. I don't even know if that is a chameleon, but I'm getting a sense of a chameleon. And I'm getting a sense of them conforming, or maybe not conforming, but evolving. They're trying to shift. They're trying to change their ways of what's going on in their environment, and they think that they have this aha moment, and they're kind of ashamed for their actions, their situation, and they are really in this energy of wanting a new start, a passionate new start, because I see these I always get this mixed up, dandelions, I think, or daffodils, dandelions, I think, dandelions. And so there's a wish here, and it's not something that they are in a karmic cycle, they are in a karmic situation, but that doesn't mean that they don't want that. It's just they don't know how to get out of that lack mentality. They don't know how to get out of a karmic hamster wheel or a karmic situation, that they are ashamed and they feel kind of embarrassed by it. And so they are happy they have met you. There's a sense of peace, and I do see a beach energy again. Like I see two people walking on a beach, and I feel it is an energy spirit saying he's glad or she's glad that she met you. You bring some cheer to their life. And I see the Hierophant, and it's a very soul connection, marriage energy. It's like a marriage energy here. And it could be them trying to find their happiness in a situation. What is this happy energy? What is this happy energy? Seven of Swords. So I feel there's an energy here of them sneaking out or leaving a situation that they're current in. It could be a karmic cycle, because the Two of Swords is here. I feel that that is a stagnant decision, a thought, and they are in an energy of possibly sneaking out and leaving a situation. Maybe there was some deception here that they are glad that they were able to discuss with you about something. Maybe the cat is out the bag now, and so things are out in the open. And they're kind of relieved by that. They are relieved by it. I feel like I'm getting like air energy, you know, the swords, but you see like the wind blowing. So it could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Spirit, tell me more about this Nine of Wands energy. Tell me more about this Nine of Wands energy. Okay. Humility. I do feel their situation of being on this karmic wheel that's tiring has taken a toll on them. Some of them may live in the city. And look, it says 7. The next stop is, and I do see 7 of Swords. The next stop is this masculine going on, getting on this train of happiness. Going towards you, Divine Femmes. Getting on this forward movement, because I feel there's some humility coming on. They may have admitted they're opening their mouths, hence that tired energy. You saw that little girl with her mouth open. I feel birds represent communication, and so they're waking up in a sense of opening up a little. And that is very embarrassing. It's very hard for them. Something they've been trying to avoid for the longest, but now they're in the energy of opening up. It definitely brings off like this heavy burden off of them. What is this Ace of Rods, of Ace of Wands energy? And it's very healing. It's like the sun energy. The sun is a very healing energy. And opening up is healing. What is this? Yeah, broken heart. I feel they're wanting a new passion beginning. I feel there's an energy of they are trying to deal with a heartbreak, past hurt, past situations that has caused them to come off with mixed signals, has caused them to come with like confusion. It's kind of really hard to read them sometimes. And that's because they were dealing with a broken situation. They too are still broken, and they're trying to heal themselves with the sun energy. And I feel that's an energy that you have kind of shed light on to them. You have shed that healing. You have awakened them, opened their eyes. What is this Seven of Swords energy? Spirit, what is the Seven of Swords energy? One card, please. Pawn victim. And I feel that for the longest they were trying to avoid them talking about a situation of their past. And they may be kind of coming out of that. And some of them may still be, because it's easier for them to stay in that comfort zone and play victim, act like it's like a facade, act like they're okay with where they're at, but deep down they're wanting more. Deep down they are feeling this emptiness, this lack mentality, like I said. And so it's like maybe they're in an energy of finally coming out, since this person's sneaking out the window, coming out now and admitting some things, because I feel they were really attached to their past, their brokenness, to a past karmic relationships, soul ties, inner child wounds, that I feel they're trying to release themselves from that. Spirit, tell me more of what's going on with the masculines. Spirit, what's going on with the masculines? Hold on, let me just clear this up. 1 second, guys. What is going on with the masculine, Spirit? Future. Wow, and look at this, guys. Like I said, I feel this masculine has been on a karmic cycle, and they're tired of it. There's lessons that must be learned. Unresolved past life issues. This love is teaching you, and you have come into their life to really reveal, to open their eyes, to remove the veil, to help them get out of that comfort zone, to help them get out of that stagnant energy of lingering limbo and thinking that this is okay, like this is just a life, like that's their life of lack. And you have really come into their life to show them the world, having these deep talks and feeling this connection with you, and they see a future with you. It's just they have to get out of this karmic cycle. And there's some lightning bolts here, so there's some sudden changes. There is some things happening that, maybe there is a tower energy that this masculine is going through to really wake them up, and sometimes a tower moment is a course correction. It's allowing them to kind of hit rock bottom in order to rebuild and change. And sometimes, like I always say, a rejection is a redirection. And so this masculine's really having to go through a tower energy and hit rock bottom for them, to force them to change. I feel like they have to feel this guilt, feel this heaviness in order to be like, hey, you don't have to go through this. It's like I hear the Aladdin song, A Whole New World. Like, you are Jasmine, and you're showing, well, I guess Aladdin is the one showing Jasmine a whole new world. But that's the song that I'm hearing. It's like, you're the one that's brought them to lift their head up, to say, hey, you don't have to feel like this is just your life. What else is going on with the masculines? On and off. And so there is some kind of inconsistency. There may be a lot of breakups and makeups, whether y'all are having on and off sex or just kind of broken communication. Just 1 minute you're here from them, 1 minute you don't. And it is dealing with, because they are struggling with this karmic cycle. It's not that they don't want to be with you, Divine Femmes. It's they're struggling with finding a new norm. They're struggling with finding their own worth. They are struggling with saying, hey, you can have an amazing partner. You know, you don't have to settle for a karmic situation and trauma bond with somebody that you just kind of just staying in because that's all you think you're worth, or that's all that you are able to like capable of dealing with at the moment. What else is going on with the masculines on how they're feeling? Responsibility. No excuses, keeping your word, admitting you are wrong. I do feel that this masculine feels that there's a big responsibility in being in a relationship, which there is. There is a responsibility that you know, this masculine has to keep their word. There is an energy of a huge commitment, and they know it comes with a lot of work that they have to put in versus dealing with a karmic situation. And they are like kind of teeter-tottering on it because they're like, man, there's no one like the Divine Femme. And they're trying to get in that space of getting rid of distractions because you're always on their mind. Always. Somebody might have some dogs or Frenchies. But do know there's something here that is kind of shifting for this masculine. I feel they are in an energy of connecting to their higher self. They are recognizing their faults. And you have inspired them to become better. Look at that, because no one is like you. This is really beautiful, guys. This is a very beautiful energy, and I feel like you kind of have been in this space to awaken the masculine. It may have been something that is hard to go through, but it is worth it because whether you're going to be this masculine's life or not, or they're still learning some lessons, I do feel you came into their life to really shift their perspective, to really open their eyes to a whole new world. So cheesy. Anyways, let's see what else is going on with the masculines. Work. I'm focusing on work to have more financial stability. So this masculine, maybe, you know, focusing on work, trying to distract themselves with work. Maybe work has been a huge priority. There's a work situation here, and maybe they're wanting to work on this connection. But you have really swept them off their feet. I have been swept off my feet, random, unexpected, and amazing. And like I said, it's been very unexpected. And so I feel there's going to be an offer. They're really kind of wanting to know if your heart is open to receive their love. And so they may kind of do things or try to, well, like move secretly in a sense of playing in the background, kind of observing this connection and maybe secretly trying to figure out how to make this work with you. They may not express that to you, but they are really in this space of wanting to build this connection with you. And do know that the friendship and that bond will always be there. It's just maybe they're still kind of settling on a situation that they have to kind of move secretly in a third-party karmic situation. If your masculine's still in that situation, that it's part of their lesson. You know, it's part of their lesson. Let's see what else is going on with the mask. Ooh, man. Okay, this one just fell out. Pragma love. An enduring love. Pragma is a love that has matured and developed, made to survive all the changes and adversities, rising above the challenges. In cycles, your situation is gaining momentum. Get ready for a big change. Be sure to stay grounded as this change can throw you off center. So maybe there's a shift here, Divine Femmes. This masculine is maturing. There's some cycles that this masculine is going through. And it could be a big change in a good way because your masculine is feeling a safe space with you. You have kind of provided this safe environment and this safe space for allowing them to open up and communicate. And your twin will feel safer being friends first before getting intimate. Learn to enjoy the present moment and discover your playful side. And so it's all about enjoying the journey and not the destination. I know we can get in this place of like, I want to be with them now. When am I going to be with them? When are they going to come forward? That's the destination. We get so focused on the destination and not enjoying the journey and allowing it to grow organically because we're trying to rush something because we live in a microwavable world where we want what we want right now. And if we don't see the changes and the shifts right away, we tend to, get in our heads, or we tend to cut off something and not allowing this situation to unfold, because there is some kind of travel here. You will encourage each other in every little aspects of life, pulling one another out of self-doubt and dark times, a shelter for the torments of life. There's some maybe y'all gonna get a little small cabin, a tent, a travel, some kind of adventurous energy here. And one more energy of how the masculine is feeling towards Divine Femmes. Romance. Wow. Open yourself up to love. It's your time to receive. Stay open-minded during this time and allow the flow of love to heal you. Thank you, Spirit. Like I just said, stay open-minded during this time. Enjoy the journey, guys. Stop focusing on the destination of the future. It can rob us of today. There's that Chinese proverb that says, if you are depressed, you are living in the past. If you are anxious, you're living in the future. But if you're at peace, you're in the now. So just allow things to grow organically, because there's a valuable soul lesson that this person is teaching you, and you have agreed with the other soul to have and provide valuable life lessons for each other in this lifetime. Find the lesson within the connection. Stop questioning why this is happening to you and seeing what is this for, what is this connection showing you and trying to teach you. Because there are sometimes these things that it's going to mirror onto you. If there are triggers that this person is making you feel triggered, then there's something there that's you need to look in the mirror and see why this is triggering you, because there is some healing aspects that need to be had, maybe. All right, so let me go ahead and end this message, because like always, I always gotta go. But let's see. What advice do you have for the Divine Femmes? What advice do you have for the Divine Femmes? Okay. Show the world the real you, and nothing yet is set in stone. And that's a beautiful thing. We want to know what's next. We don't like the uncertainty. We don't like the gray area. We want everything black and white. We want to know what's next. And that is because we want to be in control of our future, of things. And yes, that is a good thing to co-create with the universe, but at what expense are you not allowing it to flow and be the river and allow the divine to orchestrate things on your behalf? It's like having that blind faith, showing the world the real you, in a sense of being vulnerable, opening up. And so right now things may not be set in stone, and stop taking things as permanent. If you're not in communication with your masculine, if they're still in a third party situation, or if there's something happened that was just like, mind-blowing, that doesn't mean it's permanent, okay? It doesn't mean that it's permanent. And do know you're very close to achieving your goals. So stay steadfast, stay resilient, Divine Femmes, and continue to believe in miracles. All right, guys, much love.